Ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name is Parker. Welcome back once again to another Call of Duty mobile video today. I hope everyone is doing well, but it would appear that after waiting for almost 2 weeks to just hear any type of response from Call of Duty Mobile in regards to the whole Halloween lucky draw situation that went down, that just 20 minutes ago, they made a post on Reddit titled Call of Duty Mobile November 1st Community Update. This was made on r/Call of Duty Mobile, and if I didn't say so already, this was from the official Reddit account for Call of Duty Mobile as well. So within this update, they talked about news and updates, they talked about community highlights, but one of the things that I personally really appreciate is that they went and talked about the Halloween lucky draw situation right off the bat. It was the very first topic of discussion, and they talked about it within this very first sentence here of this post. So I am planning on making a separate video talking about the news and updates section to this post that was made. That will be uploaded sometime tomorrow morning. But for this video, I just want to go and talk about the response in regards to the Halloween lucky draw here. I'm going to go and read out the response, and then I kind of want to go and give you guys my thoughts on their response. So this will probably be one of the final videos that I go and make on this topic here. Some people probably watching this video are like, finally, he can stop talking about this. But I feel like with all the videos that I made in regards to the whole Halloween lucky draw scandal that went down here, it was necessary if we wanted to go and see change, and obviously change did indeed happen here. Before I get right into the response, I quickly want to mention if you guys are interested in winning 800 COD points, there will be a link down below in the description where you guys can go and enter. All you have to do is just be a subscriber of this channel and then subscribe to the other 2 channels that I run. But here we go. This was their response. So they say, "Greetings everyone, it is now just a month past the launch, and before we get fully into this community update, we'd like to address community feedback we've received on the Halloween lucky draw." Like I said, this was the very first sentence, so I appreciate them just being completely upfront with us and discussing this right off the bat, so huge props. But we'll go into the next sentence here. "We wanted to respond to your request for clarification about this themed event, including more details of how it works and the probability of getting those unique items. We have made many changes over the last week to address that. An in-game article linked to the event that shows more detailed probabilities for obtaining each lucky draw item, and then summaries of the event breakdown in that linked article. We aim to have these events feel fair and as clear as possible. With Lucky Draw and other events, there are always considerations to make them more clear or balanced based on your feedback, so please do keep letting us know how you feel, positive or negative. We are always listening and receptive. For now, we are committed to making these changes to show you exactly how an event works and how rare each item might be." So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the response to the whole Halloween lucky draw situation, and I even want to say this, that I made a comment saying thank you for addressing the Halloween lucky draw situation. Even though I feel like this should have been addressed earlier, it's great to hear the transparency, and they even responded to that by saying, "Thanks Parker, appreciate that, and I appreciate your videos. We just wanted to wait until we had an official community update to reply to that, and this has been the first since the Halloween event began. No horribly exciting or interesting reason for the delay there." And I would really love to know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the response here. Did you think it was a good response? Did you think it was a bad response? Because now I'm going to go and give you guys my response to their response. And holy smokes, that probably sounded really confusing there, but hear me out. I thought that their response here was really professional. You know, they said that they're planning on making this as transparent as they possibly can be from this point moving forward. Whether or not that means that they're going to be doing more of these lucky draws, I personally hope that they don't, because I would like it to be more of a perspective of just openly buying the skin outright rather than going and hoping that you can get it in a crate system like this or in a lucky draw format. I just want the ability to go and earn it straight up. And please, if you guys share my own thoughts, or if you guys have any better thoughts on how you want to go and see a change in terms of getting items from the store here, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below, or even make a post on the Reddit post here. I'll be sure to go in and include this Reddit post in the link in the description of this video. But yeah, man, I would just rather outright buy the skin rather than just toss my money towards a gambling system like this and just hoping that the random ticker will go and land on the skin that I want. But with that said, that isn't really the main complaint that I have about the whole lucky draw situation that went down. And I feel like in my reply, I should have been a little bit more specific when I said, even though I feel like this should have been addressed earlier, I didn't really mean that from a communicational aspect. I meant that from an action perspective. It took a total of 4 days to go and change the old probability numbers to the current probability numbers that was mentioned here in this post. So with that said, I feel like the damage was already done to the majority of the players who went and participated in this, because I'm just going to be looking at this from a logical perspective. I'd have to imagine the majority of the money that was made through the Halloween lucky draw was probably made within those first 4 days. So if we just go and think about it, the only probabilities that the majority of players had to go off of was just the old probability numbers that we had, and still to this day, I really have no idea where those percentages came from. And that would probably be the case here with the majority of the players. Now, don't get me wrong, I am looking at that from a logical perspective. That's what makes the most amount of sense to me personally. Even though I don't work at Call of Duty Mobile, and even though I don't have the actual analytics, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the actual case, that they made a lot of the money in the beginning here. Because, like, let's think about it, man. They went and released the Halloween lucky draw. People want to go and participate in that stuff right away. They want to go and see what they can go and do. And they just saw the percentages of like, oh dang, I have a 46% chance to go and get a purple background item here. And they go and see that the Outrider and the AK skin are both highlighted purple items there. And they're thinking, oh yeah, that's a part of this whole system. And I have a 42% chance to go and get it. I know I'm just kind of going on a rant here, but I'm just hoping that you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this. So that kind of leads us to the question of what can Call of Duty Mobile go and do to resolve this whole issue here? And in my opinion, it really is just as simple as going and making a public statement within the Call of Duty Mobile app itself saying that if you felt misguided, or if you felt like the probabilities or the odds in terms of earning any items in the Halloween lucky draw were not clearly stated for you, you are more than welcome to go and issue a refund, and we will go and give you the full refund back in terms of COD points. I feel like that would be the greatest thing. And dude, I would be fine with that. I would be so happy if they went and did that. I would be willing to go and fully accept the apology there at that point, because it would just prove to me that you guys actually have morals when it comes to this whole situation. Because dude, I've read just so many stories of people saying that, yeah, Parker, it's just I spent all this money expecting to go and get those 2 skins because they were both purple items, and I ended up not getting them within the first 4 ticker spins or within the first 5 or 6. It would always be the case in which the 2 skins that I really wanted were the final 2 skins left. So with that said, if they were to go and initiate some sort of refund process for people who might have felt misguided when it came to the older probabilities of going and earning certain items and the Halloween lucky draw, dude, I would be so impressed. It would just show that they are willing to go and help out a lot of the community that participated in this that felt like they were wronged. But with that said, I just want to go and give a huge shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Like the official account for Call of Duty Mobile said, they do watch my videos, and I'd have to imagine they most definitely watched that Call of Duty Mobile is scamming us video, in which it currently, as of right now, the last time I checked, it had like 14,000 likes, which is so insane. So I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone that liked that video, that just made a whole fuss about this whole Halloween lucky draw, because you guys can finally see now that it actually went and made a difference here. So It's probably going to be my final video in regards to this. I just want to give a huge shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for actually going and addressing this issue. It just proves that they are willing to go and talk about things that the community might have negative feeling towards, and it's not all just sunshine and rainbows and everything like that. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Parker. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful and fabulous day today, because I certainly am, and I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video.